In this week's court report, the area man arrested and charged with first-degree murder in connection to the death of 3-year-old Yesenia Camp remains in custody, no bail, after his preliminary hearing is pushed back to August. During Cole Engleson's pretrial hearing, his public defender, Harry Gensler, briefed the record. The defense understood that some evidence was being sent to Texas for analysis. However, the defense was made aware that it was not sent yet. In addition, the agency that performed the autopsy was only going to keep the evidence for 1 year. However, the defense requests that the state advise the agency to hold on to that evidence indefinitely, as the defense might want to have it independently analyzed. The court inquired with the state, and the prosecuting attorney advised that the state has no objection to that request. Attorney Gensler motioned for a preliminary hearing and advised that it will possibly be a whole-day hearing. Then the court set a preliminary hearing for August 23rd, and Engleson was remanded back to the custody of the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Crystal Hern's case is now bound over to district court after agreeing to a guilty plea. Crystal is the wife and now co-defendant of Brian Patrick Hern, the Pahrump man accused of lewdness with a child under 14 and a laundry list of other related charges connected to being accused of assaulting 2 female minors. Police say Crystal Hern admitted that she told both females to lie about the sexual allegation not being true, and that Crystal telling the minor females to lie about the sexual allegation not being true was a way to comfort them. During Crystal's scheduled preliminary hearing, her public defender, Eunette Gentry, briefed the record as to the global negotiations. The defendant will unconditionally waive the preliminary hearing. At the district court level, Crystal will enter a guilty plea to 1 count of child abuse and neglect and 1 count of attempt to suborn perjury. The state has agreed to dismiss and/or not pursue all other charges arising from this incident and will stand silent at time of sentencing. The court found that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right and a prelim and was ordered bound over to appear in district court on June 29th before being remanded to the custody of the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Notably, this now makes 3 active cases in district court for Brian Patrick Hern. His arraignment hearing in district court for this new charge is scheduled later this week on June 15th. Richard Jason Deutch, the Nye County officer facing a domestic battery charge and several other charges connected to a reported fight with his now ex-girlfriend, has his case continued in justice court yet again. On June 1st, a stipulation and order to continue was received from the state. Also on that same day, the court coordinated a date of August 1st in justice court for a status hearing. Then on June 6th, an order to continue was signed and filed, and a copy was sent to the Nye County DA's office and to Deutch's retained attorney, Melissa Berry. Notably, if Deutch is convicted of domestic battery under Nevada and federal law, he would not be able to carry a firearm, which would prevent him from fulfilling his job duties as an officer. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.